Welcome to the show, guys. Welcome back to the show. Glad you could be here. Okay, this week we got some Tommy Tiernan for you. So just strap in and get ready. Boil the kettle, make the cups of tea, get the bickies out, break open the tins of beer. Let's go. Ready? Let's get into it.
Who's next?
Well, Tommy, our next guest is Sinead O'Connor!
Look at that big gobshite face, like just a big fucking. Listen to this. Look at this. Look at his. We question like,
Who's next?
who's next? As if he doesn't know. As if he didn't see her backstage like all day.
Who's next?
Well, Tommy, our next guest is Sinead O'Connor!
See that face he pulls? Not his face, the other guy. Hold on. Like.
Who's next?
Well, Tommy, our next guest is Sinead O'Connor!
Like that guy, he needs to be killed. Like he needs to have his head cut off. Do you know what I mean? It's like the fact that he gets paid for that, just do that, just say someone's name and then pull that face. It's disgusting.
Who's next?
Well, Tommy, our next guest is Sinead O'Connor!
And that's his job done for another week. Isn't that unbelievable? And then look at this guy. Like he's just like, oh fuck, Sinead O'Connor's coming on. He has to pull this, oh shit face as if he didn't really already know when what he did. You fucking twat. That's why you're wearing your weird wee yarmulke fucking backwards beret hat. You're just bollocks. You're just bollocks, man.
Our next guest is Sinead O'Connor!
Look at the state of that just walking on. It's like something out of the fucking. What even is that? It's like, is she from Morocco? She's just got like JC Penney fucking jeans or whatever it's called. They have dancer there. What is it? Pennies or something? Just have jeans and fucking Duns boots on under your burqa. It's just bollocks. Do you know what I mean? Imagine that just coming out. It's like, oh god. With that ring at the same time, it's great. It's just, it works. Like. Tommy Tiernan's freaked out by this. Like. You can see he's visually freaked out. Like. It's like making like wind noises and all.
Frightened? Never frightened, no.
She's asking the questions. That's what's fucking my head up. He opened up with the first question. It's like it's his show. Look at his stinking chukka boots. They're minging. Let's go.
Very.
Can I just hear her open up with a question? Frightened? Like it's not even a question. It's just a word. And he registers it as a question. It's disgusting. It's almost like it's scripted.
Never frightened.
Look. Sound is absolutely disgusting.
Frightened? Never frightened, no. Very moved already.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I thought you were frightened of me. I was telling him we met on the 50th anniversary of the Late Late, and I said he stared at me like I was going to eat him. You were so frightened looking.
There's I'm just from the reception there. There's phenomenal love for you.
Sorry, what? What? I'm sorry, guys. I just couldn't hear what he's fucking saying. The sound quality's so bad. It's like someone's recorded this off their TV monitor.
Phenomenal love for you.
What? He's got love? He's fallen in love with you?
Reception there. There's phenomenal love for you.
From Allah Fear. Look at what the fucking subtitles is saying. Listen to what he's saying and look at what the subtitles are saying.
There's I'm just from the reception there. There's phenomenal love for you.
Was that an Arabic phrase?
Phenomenal love for you.
Everyone's like, fuck it, yeah! Like, we all know what this means, you know? And she's like, thanks for supporting me on my Muslim journey. Is that what this just happened there? Listen, hold on, guys. Allah fear is what he said. Like, if you directly translate it, it's like Allah fear. What is it?
There's I'm just from the reception there. There's phenomenal love for you. It's a strange one, isn't it? Because you've had troubles, and it's like that.
It's a delicate. Let's like, we know where the interview's going, but it's like he has to delicately walk it there. It's so disgusting.
Can be there.
Yeah.
Like, you've had troubles, and it's like that can be there,
Yeah.
and also a profound sense of loneliness can be there as well with you.
Well, I think fame is a lonely thing. I understood the phrase loneliness is a crowded room.
Yeah.
I didn't understand that until I got really famous, do you know? So definitely I think being famous can make you lonesome. But I think, to be fair, some people are a bit inclined to isolate anyway. I don't necessarily feel lonesome. I think perhaps I did when I was younger. I don't so much now, but you can be inclined to maybe isolate a bit when you're a bit well known as well, do you know what I mean? Because it's a pain in the arse going for butter, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Would you have somebody you can send for butter, like?
No, no. I just go myself. No, I guess I used to be a bit lonesome, but I don't really feel that way anymore. You know the way that Bob Dylan says, I was so much older then, I'm younger than that now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, but yeah, it could be lonesome not being well, That could be lonesome.
That's
I love these little Tommy Tiernan interviews. They're just so fucking grim, like, aren't they? They're just absolutely fucking grim, with his little Bolshevik fucking little blazer and his wee t-shirt and his wee fucking yarmulke hat. It's like, it's all just so fucking leftist that you don't even know. It just comes right from under the radar and comes right up and bites you right in the balls, and you're watching it every night. This is RT1, guys. Do you remember RT1, how it used to be? Look at this. Like, desperately trying to be cool with the kids and fucking push their leftist shit. Fucking bullshit is this.
what the proper word for it is. Time, that illness, those moments they're public.
Yeah, but that's okay, I think, and that's probably why there is love also, because we're all going through these things. There's nothing that I went through that's particularly any different as such to a whole lot of other people, what they went through, do you know what I mean? So I think that's why there's love also, because, one has been brave about one's suffering,
Can I ask you then, is there a desire
What you ought.
to be seen to be suffering in public?
No, not at all. Certainly not. I don't suffer any longer, thanks be to God. So that's all in the past. At the time, the desire I had was to stay alive. And that was why I was figuring by any means necessary. Do you know what I mean? And for me, it was loneliness. There was a lot of loneliness involved in publicly reaching out.
Yeah.
But it was also a lot of desperation. I was dying. I really was. Do you know what I mean? So I was grasping at anything that might keep me alive. Do you know what I'm saying?
Dying of
the conditions that I was suffering from, I was going to end up dead if I didn't reach out and I didn't grab for life. Do you know what I mean? So that, to me, that's what it was. I was very lonesome, as a lot of people with conditions can be, because even within your own circle, you can be a bit like one woman wrote a poem describing mental illness. It says she felt as if she was blending into the plasterwork of her family home. Do you know what I mean? That nobody could see her, nobody could... And it could be a bit like that. So I was a bit lonesome, but I was really seriously in danger of dying. So that's why I was reaching out and doing anything I possibly could to stay alive. Do you know what I mean? So,
But that just when you said that thing of sometimes people, if with mental illness, feel as if they're blending into the
Into the plasterwork.
into plasterwork, but it's also there's also an acute sense. I mean, that suggests
Right, what's going on here? Someone's freaking out here. Like, what's going on?
anonymity.
Here? Energy shift.
Yeah.
But there's an acute sense. I mean, that suggests anonymity.
Yeah.
But I think that what strikes me about your story, that part of your story, is acute pain.
Oh, yeah.
It's not just anonymity.
Well, that's what I was just going to say.
What are we even talking about? It's just so general.
You know, the assumption is that people who are suicidal are mentally ill. That's not necessarily the case at all. It's a complete misnomer.
It's such a great topic, isn't it? For fucking prime time. Look at this on a Saturday night. Saturday night, RT1. You're coming home. It's Saturday night. You're just like, right, stick on TV. Just want to be entertained, and this is what you're being fucking shoveled. This fucking shit. Like they're putting this on the screen for you. Like, it is dark, man. Wow.
Want of a better word, you know, perhaps 50% of people have suicidal ideation as a symptom of an illness. The other 50% are suicidal because something really shit is going on in their lives that's making them feel that way. That was the case for me. There was shit going on in my life that drove me a bit mental. Do you know what I'm saying? In the midst of which I had a radical hysterectomy, which would drive anyone mental. Do you know what I'm saying? I can laugh about that now, but at the time it was terrible. I don't enjoy suffering, and it's not that I'm one of these artists that feels like I don't get creative unless I'm suffering. In fact, quite the opposite.
Yeah.
And it's over, thanks be to God. And the great thing about going mental is you get sane again. You know, so
Yeah.
you know what I mean. So it's over, and it's a bit like The Madness of King George. Have you ever seen that movie?
Yes.
He gets rid of everybody who remembers.
Yeah.
Because he's back to being the king again, and there's a certain logic in that. You know, there's no point looking back or looking behind. When you get well, you just keep looking forward. Do you know what I'm saying? But if I hadn't done the reaching out that I did do, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you now. I really wouldn't. Do you know? So.
Do you have lots of friends?
Do I have lots of friends? I don't. No.
It's weird. It's a big out there. It's you know, it's a weird question. Like.
No, I don't.
He doesn't have a follow-up question for that. It's just an awkward silence.
How's that? I don't know what.
Isn't that great? Isn't he just a cunt? It's like no matter who you bring on, each week it'll always just be the Tommy Tiernan show because it's all just about him just being a fucking buffoon and just saying the wrong things and just using just the wrong humor. Just awful. Just the guy he can't read the room, doesn't get it.
I mean, what is the experience of that like? I mean, how did that happen?
How did it happen? I suppose because I was a bit lonely. I am also agoraphobic, which nobody knows about. I never discussed that. So I
How did you go mental and what was it like?
suffer from agoraphobia quite
Which is the
badly.
fear of?
A fear of open spaces, you know. So I don't go out very much. Because I had gone through hard times, which are now over, I isolated myself as well. Do you know what I mean? I didn't really nurture friendships. And then I found, I don't know if you find this, but I found that people would want to, and that still happens, that people want to be friends with me for the wrong reasons. You know, they want something, or they, do you know what I mean? They're not, you know, it would be rare for me to experience somebody who wants to be friends with me just because they like me. There's usually a job in it or something else in it, or do you know what I'm saying? And then I've also become very untrusting of people, do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I got kind of cynical. So yeah, I'm not really great at making friends. I'm friends with my band and I'm friends with musicians and this, that and the other, but I'm lacking in the
So in
friends
in kind of a day-to-day.
yeah,
just
no, I'd be lacking
around the
definitely
house.
in that department. Yeah, I would definitely like to brush up on it, you know.
Will you talk to me about
Tommy Tiernan will be your friend. He'll tell you wee jokes and all that aren't funny, and ask you wee questions like this.
there's a few things I'm curious about.
These are the questions that it's like, because he already knows who's interviewing, and he's like, fuck, am I going to ask this? Because the producers really want me to ask this, but I don't know if I can actually ask this. So he has to like preposition it with this shit. Like, I'm going to ask you something big here, so just calm down. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Will you talk to me about
He He's we segueing into it. He knows he's like, fuck, am I asking this? Am I a wee sellout slime little rat who will do anything because the producers told me? Yep, you are. Let's go.
There's a few things I'm curious about.
Oh, is there? That he's just curious about. Even though he says he didn't know you were coming on, apparently.
I'm glad you're not as frightened as I thought you'd be. I thought you'd be fucking terrified. I was telling them, no, I'm so terrified. 'Cause after the late, you were really looking at me like a lion was going to eat you.
Well, I suppose, Sinead, like, in a way, it's bizarre for me to find myself talking to you.
Right.
Because when I was young and growing up in Ireland, you were an icon, a powerful.
That's thinking. That's his thinking way to put it.
You were an icon, a powerful, flamboyant, creative star. And I don't mean that in the celebrity sense, I mean something that's shining in the sky. So sometimes when you're face to face with someone, a part of you is going, fuck off.
Oh, well, I thought it was more like, fuck off. Fuck right off. Don't fucking talk to me. It's kind of like that.
Is that Sinead O'Connor?
Yeah. No, I was wearing a priest shirt.
Yeah.
Might have had something to do with it.
Talk to me about Islam
Yeah.
and
Let's get into it. Let's get into
what
it.
happened,
What
or
happened?
how,
What's this?
or
What's all this Islam shit that we're seeing in the country?
what do you do?
What do I do?
What do you do?
I wear,
What do the Islams do?
Well, Islam, let me see, how do I talk about it?
Oh god, there's the question. He got the first one out. He got the first one out. There we go. He's just successfully got the first torpedo has been released. Can you see that?
What do the Islams do?
Well, Islam, let me see, how do I talk about it? The word Islam, it basically means slave. Muslim/Islam is a word that means slave.
I'm glad she actually translated it correctly. Thank fuck. Like, respect on her. Fair play.
It would describe a person who would consider themselves, if you like, a slave to God. And Muslim
I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's correct. It's correct. Well done.
is a person who simply believes that nothing in
Christian means slave, apparently in Slavic.
this world should be worshipped but God. And that's how I feel, I guess. I've always been interested in theology since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Because we all grew up in this theocracy, and I wanted to know what was this book that they're using to oppress my granny with, you know? How come my granddad can't have a kiss without feeling guilty, you know? So I started reading the scriptures when I was very, very young, and then I started studying all different religions. And I never thought I would become one other than the one I was born into, you know? And I had left Islam to last because I had a ton of prejudice about it, actually. But as soon as I started reading the Quran, or started listening to it rather, I just felt like I was home. You know?
Do you pray?
I talk to God, if that's what you call praying. Yes, I believe that's praying. I always did talk to God all day, every day, even when I'm annoyed with it, you know. I always been not religious, but I always been very faithful person. I really do believe there is a God. I don't just believe it, I know it. I don't like the word faith because it implies it's like Santa Claus, believing in something you don't know. But I've always known there's a God, and I've always talked to God since I was that age. So that hasn't become, that's no different because I became Muslim. I don't talk any more or any less to God than I would have beforehand. I don't do the 5 times a day prayers and all that. I'm not a strict Muslim, you know. I wear a hijab all the time because that's my statement, I guess, you know. But I don't talk to God any more or less than I did before, you know.
Do you have any sense of a reply?
Quite often there is a reply, and often it's in the lack of a reply. But yeah, and I've always had replies. That's why I say it's not faith, it's knowledge, you know. I've had mental experiences with...
That's the thumbnail right there. That's the thumbnail. Tommy Tiernan, the look of judgment, the look of disgust, the look of just, like, that's what it really is behind his wee jokes. It's just like that, just staring out, looking at you, like, what the fuck are you? Like, it's like, this show is so weird to me. I think that's why I keep coming back to it.
prayer, you know. So...
I'll
tell you what.
Yeah.
Well,
And there's
one
no
time-
way it was Santa.
No, it couldn't be, no. But one time when I was a kid, I had the maddest experience when I was a kid, and this is probably what started off my belief. I had a verruca on my toe when I was about 11, and it had been there for about a year, big black fucking verruca, and my sister used to stomp on it when we had rows, you know. So I decided I wanted to get rid of it, and nothing would get rid of this creature. It just wouldn't go. So I was supposed to go into St. Michael's Hospital, and I was delighted I was going to go to the hospital because I was going to get loads of attention, you know, fucking loads of ice cream, no school, I'd milk it for all it was worth, you know. And my granny and my mother the night before put on my toe lured water. And I thought, this pair of crazy bitches, like, would you ever fuck off, you know? But in the morning, it was gone, completely and utterly gone. I was raging because I wanted all the attention,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? But, you know, it was completely and utterly gone. So I had a weird little miracle.
I know as well when people talk about prayer and stuff that happens, it always, when it comes out of your mouth and you've said it, it never sounds as dramatic as the event itself. So talking about prayer isn't about trying to convince other people that it was an amazing thing, because it is.
No, it's very mundane. Like that miracle, I had a miracle. That's a fucking miracle, but it's a verruca miracle. It's the most mundane and boring miracles, but it was a miracle. That's a bloody miracle.
Yeah. I was listening to one of the early albums recently, and I think it's the line.
Before, when he heard you were coming on the show, he listened to. He just reminded himself, even though he's not meant to know he's coming on.
And the Cobra, and I was. How old were you when you wrote that?
20. Well, I wrote a lot of the songs when I was 16, 17, but it came out when I was 20.
Do you sometimes, could that songwriting, I mean, it must have been like being possessed by fire. It's unbelievably fantastic. And I sometimes, do you...
Bit of ass licking there from Tommy Allen.
What do you feel about that time of writing? Are you connected to that?
Yeah, very much so. I didn't... My eldest son, he's 32, Jake is his name. He thinks that I have this syndrome. He says there's a thing called imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
He reckons I have it. Because I have felt a bit like I felt like an imposter. I felt like I didn't really understand why people like the songs. They fell out of me. I didn't try to write them. Do you know what I'm saying? They just fell out. I was really messed up in the head, and there was no such thing as therapy.
Yeah.
So I just flucked it all into music, you know? And suddenly everybody was like, they're great songs. But I never sat down and said, oh, I'm going to try and write a song right now, or I'm going to try and write a great song, or any of that stuff. I just had a lot of...
But even it wasn't just that they're great songs, Sinead. It was the subject matter. They're so diverse. The Troy, Mandinka, what's the name with Joe?
No, just call me Joe.
Is the one that has have another drink before the war.
Yeah.
They're just remarkably diverse subject matter. It's not like,
Oh, that's good.
my heart is broken, here I am, I have no shoes. It's like, you know, it's...
Yeah.
Is that a good song?
No, it depends what you want to rhyme with it.
It's like he was waiting for us all to laugh at his joke. It wasn't funny there. Can you hear that?
It's a diverse subject matter. It's not like,
Oh, that's good.
my heart is broken, here I am, I have no shoes. It's like, you know, it's... Is that a good song?
No, it depends what you want to rhyme with it.
Awful. I hate Tommy Allen. He's just shit. It's just a horrible. Like, it's a hate watch for me. Like.
Do you still write?
I do.
What you ought.
I haven't written for a couple of years. I just started writing again recently. I didn't really write for... since I had the hysterectomy, I wasn't well at all for about 3 or 4 years. So I never picked up an instrument, nothing for a few years. But about a year ago, I wrote a song. And I've just started again recently, just tooling with the guitar. And I'm halfway through a song at the moment. But I'm a bit scared. I notice I'm a bit... I don't know what to write about. And kind of, you know, I got a bit of a block going on, you know. But I'll get through it, you know.
You're on the road again?
I am on the road, yeah.
What's that?
I'm in the midst of touring at the moment, yeah.
What's that like?
It's great. It's great. It's good fun. It's not fun pooping into bags on a tour bus, but
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone knows, but you can't go take a hard solid on a tour bus. It's got a note on the door that says no solids.
Yeah.
So that's not very glamorous, but apart from that, it's pretty good. So we were doing what you call hot bags every day. Yeah, and you got to get up early before everybody else and run out the bus with your hot bag in Belgium and dump it in some bin.
That is fucking absolutely disgusting. With your burqa on, just running out of your burqa on. Just dumping your hot steaming shit in a plastic bag in a bin, where it's gonna be just probably just left there for months because no one collects it anymore, and Belgium's gone. Like, and if it was collected, it would just be put on some rubbish heap somewhere, just a fucking plastic bag and a dump in it. That is stinking, like.
Sounds like a mobile
Yeah.
prison.
Yeah, it is a bit. It is a bit. But it's fun, you get used to it, you know. It's rock and roll. It doesn't matter if you're the Queen of England, Barbara Streisand, Mariah Carey, you're not taking a shit on a tour bus. They don't care. Now, I think it makes for a great book. I've got this idea for a book called No Solids, because everybody's got... Well, exactly. No, but it would be really funny if you got, like, Mariah Carey's funny story about trying to take a shit on tour. Everybody's got fucking mental stories about trying to take shits or trying not to take shits on tour, you know. So anyway, this is all we were talking about on tour, and of course it all came around to nothing compares to poo. That was so we were going to try and sell it, you know, sell Sinead O'Connor's Hotbags.
That is absolutely stinking. A hot bag. That is stinking. I seen some woman today just walk her dog and just I don't think she knew I was in the van, but like I'm just in the van and she just walked past, just her dog took a shit and then she just bent down and picked it up all in a wee bag and all that she had. And then just walked on, and I just thought that is so stinking. Like, that is absolutely stinking. Like you just walked that dog out and just let it take a shit, and then you're just there to pick it up, and then that's it. Mission accomplished. Now we can walk home. It's so stinking. Like what happens to that after that? Where does it go after that?
Would you have a song in your pocket, as they say?
Well, they did ask me that. Now, the only song that I know that I can sing a cappella is the most miserable of fucking songs, which I don't think we should sing, because it's called I'm Stretched on Your Grave, and it's really miserable. But, yeah, exactly.
Oh God, he's singing it. He's like, we get it. You know it. We get it. Mate. You don't have to keep proving yourself.
Stretched on your grave, and it's really miserable. But, yeah, exactly. I know one funny song, which I only know 2 verses of, which is there is a doggy shit on my foot sole. Do you know this song?
No.
There's more dog shit songs. Seriously, can we move
And
away
it smells
from
like a doggy's ass.
this? It's horrible.
And that is not the smell of Elizabeth Arden. It is sitting on my foot sole, and it smells like a doggy's ass. And that
That is disgusting.
is not the smell of Elizabeth Arden. That's it.
Wow, that's
That's a great song. Are we gonna round the applause of that shit? Really? This is why I hate TV shows. Like,
It is not the smell of Elizabeth Arden. That's it.
wow, that's
That's all I can think of.
that's in radical contrast to the Late Late Show song. Radical.
Exactly. I know. Well, you see, the only song I know that I could do a cappella is too fucking miserable.
Shit, that's fine. That's okay.
she only has miserable, depressing songs, and you don't want to hear them.
When
She knows that.
can we see you live in Ireland?
June and July, I've got some
When can we see you again?
shows in Ireland. I know I've got the Ivy Gardens, which I think is July, but I'm not quite sure. And
But you owe it.
then there's Belfast, the Botanic Gardens.
Oh my God. Get after it, guys. Belfast Botanic Gardens, like.
There's a couple of other Irish shows around June, July.
Look at him just trying to pretend he's looking at her in awe. He's trying to convey that I'm just looking at you in awe. That's what this look has been the whole time. It's not disgust, it's awe. It's like, we get it, Tommy, just stop.
Thanks
Grand.
for coming on and
right.
doing the show, and thank you.
Cool.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Sinead O'Connor.
He's like, are we friends now? Absolutely.
Who's
crazy.
next?
Well, Tommy, our next guest is Sinead O'Connor!
Oh, it's not working. That song's not working. The outro song's not working. Okay, no outro this, guys. What about this?
Don't Doberman man.
I've got a city to protect, Superintendent. Burniston never sleeps. Make it quick.
It's the tail twister. He's back in Burniston, and he's planning a bank heist.
The tail twister. I've got bigger fish to fry than the tail twister. Who? My arch nemesis. Big Sanny Tolan's boy.
Is that the guy that hassled you at school?
Hassle me at school? He used to make me shag a pole in the school playground.
Well, sure, it's embarrassing, but, you know, a bank heist.
I put a Doberbug on Big Sanny Tolan's boy's phone. I heard him gloating about his crimes. You can play it back on my iDober.
Aye, Doberman man. I was at school with that wee virgin. We used to make him dry ride a pole and all sorts. Doberman man. Doberman more like, yeah.
Turn it off! All these years later and he's still telling people that I'm a virgin. My internal systems have analysed his speech patterns.
And what did they tell you?
He's a total dick and I hate him. Me and Big Sanny Tolan's boy, we go back a long way. He made me what I am. Him and his pals used to make me hump a pole in a school playground. And I did, because I was scared. But that all changed the night a Doberman jumped through my bedroom window. And I learned a very important thing.
What?
That wee dicks are a cowardly and superstitious bunch of wee dicks, and I hate them!
Burniston has been a better place since that Doberman jumped through your window.
I will not let wee dicks overrun this Burniston. No young man will get slagged off for being a virgin on my watch. You have my word.
But what about the tail twister?
Priorities. Just you remember, there's nothing wrong with being a virgin.
All right.
Did you say something when I left there? There isn't anything wrong with being a virgin.
No, I didn't say a thing.
I've got a girlfriend.
Okay.
Come on, doll, you and me up with dancing.
No, I said, I've got a boyfriend.
Where is he? I don't see him.
You heard the lassie.
Doberman man.
Oh my god, this is so cool. Doberman man.
My arch nemesis. Big Sanny Tolan's boy.
You don't change, do you, Doberman man? You still got a baldy wee acorn in your pants.
That wee acorn has become an extremely hairy oak, my old enemy.
Bet you're still a virgin, but
I suggest you walk away from this situation before things turn ugly.
see, he's not even answering the question, huh? He's still a wee VL, wee virgin lips.
I've got a girlfriend, actually.
Who?
She... You wouldn't know her. She stays up my granny's bit.
She stays up my granny's bit. Aye, ding dong, wee man. Ow! What was that?
A 30-centimetre helix ruler. Just like you used to use in all of us back in 2C, my ancient foe. And I've got plenty more of them where that came from.
At a bus stop. You know what to do.
My pole shagging days are over. The only things I screw are the criminal careers of ne'er-do-wells like yourself.
So you're admitting that you're a virgin?
I never said that. Don't listen to him, hen. I've had loads of girlfriends.
I bet you've never even gave a lassie a slippy slammer.
I think you'll find I have.
Have you? Imagine giving a lassie a slippy slammer, man.
Well, obviously I was joking. I haven't.
You haven't? He's not even gave a lassie a slippy slammer.
Burniston is my city now, and I will make this a city that's safe for good, decent virgins. Good, decent people. Nobody will be getting the back of their jackets groggered on my watch. I love that jacket.
Ow! That was years ago, for God's sake. Get over it.
Are you alright, ma'am?
Oh, that was amazing, Doberman. You want to come back to mine for a drink?
No, my mammy says I've got to be in by 12.
But it's only 11:30 and, well, I actually just wanted to get after you.
Really? Look who says in! These are my Dover Caves holding cells. This holding cell is where I keep the Burniston butcher. He was selling out-of-date pies.
Fuck's sake.
And this is the tail twister. This madman's gimmick is that he always makes sure everything he's involved in has a surprising ending.
Just you wait and see.
It's a wee shame he's off his nut. And this is my arch nemesis, Big Sanny Tolan's boy. We've been battling each other all our lives since our first fateful encounter at Burniston North Secondary School.
Come on, you let us out. I've not done anything.
This man's got a list of crimes as long as my arm.
That was years ago, and it was just banter.
I don't call forcing overweight little boys to shag a pole banter.
Hey, who's this wee darling?
This is my new female sidekick.
You can call me Doberwoman Man.
Should that not be Doberman woman? Anyway, what's a wee darling like you doing hanging about with a virgin?
He'll try to twist your mind against me. Ignore him. I'm not a virgin, by the way.
He's not a virgin.
Come on, we'll leave him here. And don't get any ideas when I turn my back. I'm wearing a 100% grogger-proof cloak.
He's VL.
I am not virgin lips!
Ask him what kissing feels like.
He knows what kissing feels like.
Come on, we'll leave him here to rot.
See, he doesn't know.
Of course I know. It feels like... Well, it's not the kind of thing you can explain.
Show us in. On your horn.
I'm not... One time...
No tongues or anything.
I'm getting to the tongue.
What a crap kisser.
I didn't say I was a good kisser, did I? I just said I had kissed.
Aye, but you've never had sex.
Yes, I have. I've done sex about 10 times.
Only 10 times.
Doberman Man, you're letting him get to you.
Do you not think a superhero that talks with this voice has a chance to do sex with loads of lassies all the time, every night? I'm the best at doing sex. The best.
Show us then. Show us on that pole. Yeah. Oh, my powers have failed me. Yeah.
That was pretty fucking good. Alright, guys. That's it. Cheers.